Hey, good morning, Bolton High. It is Friday, September 18th, and here is this week's informational video. So, we are off to a great start for the 2021 school year here in Bolton High. A big thank you to all the parents that were able to join us last night for a digital open house. Huge thank you to my Blue Ribbon staff for all their hard work putting that digital open house together last night. So here is some information for us. We are still in our hybrid learning mode, which means that students are responsible for school 5 days a week. No taking jobs between 7:35 and 1:35. No going on picnics, don't go to the beach, no fishing. You are responsible to be in school 5 days a week. Google Classroom is your key during hybrid learning, right? So that's where you're going to get your assignments, your weekly updates, exactly what to do every day during the week, any kind of meet links that are there. Huge thing for especially for our parents or for students who get confused. Go to the hub, bhs.boltonpublicschools.com. Right underneath the picture of last year's graduates, click on the hub, select the high school, select the class, and off you go. You're able to find your Google Classrooms. Just that simple. Remember our schedules. We're doing those 80-minute periods Mondays and Tuesdays for A through K here. L through Z, you're doing the same schedule while you're at home. Thursdays and Fridays, we flip that around, okay? On Wednesdays, you need to be available in the morning if teachers want to meet with you, or if you want to meet with teachers. The afternoon is your time not to go fishing or go to work, but to continue working on your assignments. You're in school 5 days a week. Here's some reminders. Number one, order your lunch every day. You've gotten some communication from the superintendent about that the support for family food and meals has been extended so everyone can eat for free. But students, you need to order your lunch in the morning. Ask your A or P period teacher if you're lost, or go to the hub. Right at that top of that hub, not only does it take you to your Google Classroom, but it'll show you the menu and how to order your meal as well. Again, Wednesdays are special, but it is still a day of school for everybody. Continuing, reminding everybody that safety first, as always, here at Bolton High School, and we mean all kinds of safety. And then parents, I need those information contact sheets back. They were mailed home to you the week before school started. They look like this, all right? And what I've tried to do here at Bolton High is to try to make life a little easier for parents. So what we do is we print these customized for every family. So any information that we have in the system shows up here, so you don't need to re-enter it. Now, this is a really sparse example. You can see there's a lot of information missing. Normally, we'd have information over here for everybody. Here's what often is missing is updated emergency contacts. Maybe that neighbor has moved away, okay? Or you've added somebody. We need that updated. And then this area down the bottom here needs to be filled out every year, okay? If you've lost it, come by and see Mrs. Carvalho in the main office, and she can print you another one, but we need to get those in. That is super important. And while we're talking about safety, remember, masks at all times. You're going to carry that personal shield. You need to have your name and your locker number on that shield. We are continuing to sanitize desks between each period. You're washing your hands. And a huge thank you to all of our students and, again, our staff for a great job. We have conducted our mandatory drills. We will continue to drill throughout the year. We have modified those under the guidance of the president of the Connecticut Emergency Management System and the approval of our local authorities. We've modified those drills for pandemic times, but we will continue to drill, and great work on the drills that we've had so far. Grading and attendance. Again, we're going to continue grading not as we normally would, not like we did fourth quarter last year. Normal grading, normal attendance, every day, every period. Here are some huge important dates. This just in, school pictures. I'm not giving up on school pictures. Pictures are important to the families. They're important for everybody to be in the yearbook. You can purchase pictures or not. That's up to you. But we are going to have our photographer come in on October 5th for A through K and 9th for L through Z. We're going to get those pictures taken during the day to make sure everybody's in the yearbook and that families have the opportunity to purchase. Charlene from Charlene's Portrait Studio and I will be on doing another infomercial very soon explaining that. But she and I have worked together very closely to develop a system of taking and distributing and purchasing pictures, all maintaining social distance and all those other guidelines that we do. So we've worked hard at that, but save those dates. That's a Monday the 5th for A through K and Friday L through Z here at school. And if you are a remote parallel learner staying home, you're still in the loop on this. So what you will do is you will come to school at 1:45 on those days. And you'll come in, well, I'll explain all the details. You'll come in the side door, and we'll take care of you as well. So nobody's going to be excluded. Everybody's going to get their pictures taken. Another huge date, and this is for our seniors. Last March, we closed the doors, right? So we didn't get a chance for all of our seniors to take the free SAT from the state. Mrs. Tierney and I have been talking to our seniors about this. That's Wednesday, October 15th. Yes, it's a Wednesday. Yes, seniors, you are coming to school. I'll even get you a bus ride if you need one. We're going to talk to our seniors about that, but that is absolutely mandatory. All seniors must come in for the SAT on that day. And I got to tell you, every year our seniors always do. We have 100% participation in our SAT, and we're going to continue that tradition this year. Another thing that's going to pop up in your connections class is HOWS scores, Habits of Work and Scholarship. This is a way really for students to self-assess how they're doing while we're in this crazy hybrid environment. And they're working with their connections teachers to gather that, and that will start showing up next week under connections class as a it'll look like a grade, but it's really not part of a grade. It doesn't go to GPA or anything, but it's just a way to monitor, both self-monitor and also for parents to get feedback on how students are doing. So keep an eye out for HOWS scores starting to pop up next week. I want to take a moment and thank the Bolton High School leadership team. The team has been absolutely unbelievable. They started working before we were out of school back in March, and they have continued working over the summer and into the fall. And all the great things that are happening, whether it be open house or the reimagining the connections or that great work with welcoming our first year students, all happened because of this team. And this team is Ms. Jennifer Carvalho, who is our leader in our science department, Mrs. Katie DeRosiers, who leads our art music department, Mr. Todd Santi, who is one of our school counselors, Ms. Johnson, our Dean Christine Johnson, Mrs. Johnson from our PE health department, Mr. Christopher Jones, who is in charge of our family and consumer science program, Mrs. Klepfer. She is our librarian. Mrs. Malinowski, who works in the central office with the superintendent. She's our director of curriculum and instruction and technology, and she has been unbelievable support for our team. Mrs. Renee Midford, who leads our math department. Senor Ruiz, who leads our world language department. Miss Abby Sakos from social studies, and of course, Mrs. Jen Tierney, our English leader. So huge thank you to that team. We could not be doing all the great things at Bolton High School that we're doing without that group. And as always, if you need anything, reach out to me or Dean Christine. Those are our emails. We're always happy to talk to parents. Happy Friday. Have an awesome weekend. Get those information sheets in. Watch those dates and more information coming. Thanks very much. We'll see you soon.